They're sitting on 564 points, double.
let you loot before, but like you have to get on the battle bus. Like you're not allowed to walk around with 2 legendary ARs like that, and then Max Cars on the side, like you said. Desperate Housewife, Team Wolf, the leftovers, and he actually has an identical twin brother who stars in many of the roles. But now on to the next pair, because we're excited to get them out there. It's Ram Rogers and I Ferris. Ram is an actor known for his TV roles on Revolution, Ray Donovan, and Atypical. He's originally from Pennsylvania and moved to LA when he was 18 to pursue acting. Well, looks like it worked pretty well. And then I Ferris was born and raised in Saudi Arabia, came all the way to New York City to compete, has been around the Fortnite scene from the very beginning, and one of their major streamers and content creators.
We'll see if that T-pose from the both of them is going to be if it's going to hold up. Continue forward, another duo that I think a lot of people are going to be excited about. Not that we're not excited about everybody. It's Sean O'Malley and Courage JD.
Wow, listen to that roar, the other half of the Girthquake, and Courage just got knocked out. Sean did compete in that first Pro-Am as well. He's there, he's on the stage. These 2 towering, wait, what's going on right now? Hey, why do you
listen up? I know this is a very exciting time, but there's something very serious and near to my heart that I think we should take a listen to. Roll the tape.
Hey everyone. As you know, streaming platforms like Twitch and YouTube have been around for ages. And very handsome, talented, good-looking gamers like myself need to take the necessary time to look after our old and brittle elders. One day, you get up out of your gaming chair and you're just not as quick. Or your jokes, well, they all turn to dad jokes. Hello, my name is Courage JD, and today I'm extremely excited to announce my brand new charity. It's a cause near and dear to my heart. It's for our good friend, Dr. Libro, who gets older every single day. In the past 6 months, hand-eye coordination, eyesight, and his hearing has completely gone downhill. So please, join me in supporting the geriatric
they will not be held back. They will be taking names and going after everyone.
Yeah, and part of the reason I love this duo so much is RJ Mitty does such great things, but also Moyers, I love his reasoning that he likes gaming because it gives him a window into doing impossible things, which is just awesome. So we're going to continue forward. Of course, it's Oak King and Sinu, who traveled all the way out from South Korea. There they are, and they're known for this. Sinu, one of the players who played at the World Cup, or the Open, the Korea Open.
Are you watching that? That was the sickest intro I think I've ever seen. One, props to the cameraman too. Props to Sino as well. One of the players who came over and traveled out of the Asia region to compete in NA West and came so close to qualifying a number of times. People were looking like, wait, who are these? Why are they on the scoreboard? Who is this? And he was taking names, and now he's here to compete on the main stage. On to our next duo, we have Dead Drevel and Oscar Lot. Dead Drevel is the Mexican YouTuber who currently lives in Chicago. He creates content across 3 channels and is a gaming and entertainment streamer. His 3 daughters are watching him today from Houston. Shout out to you 3 daughters and everyone out there with family in the crowd. Oscar Lord is an Argentinian YouTuber who plays Fortnite and recently started getting into his own music, trying to sing, and has found a lot of success and help there. And on to our next duo, we have Wermuturo and Jelty. Wermuturo is a YouTube vlogger, gamer, and sketch comedian. He's been nominated for a number of awards for his channel, as this year, one of them was the top 10 Mexican YouTubers. And then Jelty, a Mexican competitive player that came so close to qualifying. That's also his little cheeky face reveal there. Got to talk to him last night. He was just like, hey, I'm happy to be on Zero Ping. Nobody is stopping me now.
Yeah, Jelty had an incredible rise throughout the World Cup qualifiers. We touched on it a little bit, but a strong performer all the way through. He plays Fortnite every day, he says. Maybe he'll win a lot of money for his charity.
I think he's one of the most aggressive players on and the Slayer 360, reared an actress and former beauty queen, best known as her role on Lisa Miller in the hit TV series Awkward. She held the title of Miss Teen Malibu for 2 consecutive years. That's the back-to-back, and she was Miss Regional California Teen in 2011. She also says she will never not play as Peach in Mario Party or Toad in Mario Kart. The Slayer 360, a YouTube from Mexico who says that he cannot say the letter R correctly, but I bet he can roll it.
Yeah, I bet you can. I definitely can't. So we have something in opposite, I guess. We're going to continue forward, of course. Zorman and Jared Abramson are joining us on the floor. There they are. Ooh, that's an awesome hair flip right there. Come on, Zorman, do it again.
Just about to say, Zorman, all about the hair flip there. A famous Spanish YouTuber and magician. He studied programming and computer science. Jared Abramson is the Canadian actor known for his roles in American Animals, Hell Destroyer, and Travelers. But I think the more interesting the fact, he's a trained mixed martial artist and Muay Thai kickboxer. Has a record of 1-1-0 and 2-0 in each. But his MMA name, ready, Balla, get this? Wolfblood.
What? Really?
Wolfblood.
That's
terrifying. Like, don't want to run into anybody like that. Now, our next duo, Robles and Chigua. Robles, a well-known Argentinian YouTuber who lives in Olvaria, a province of Buenos Aires. Fun fact, he likes arugula and struggles to not eat it with every meal. And then his partner there is Chigua, an Argentinian Fortnite player who used to play a lot on console, but now that he's wanted to up his game, he's gone to keyboard and mouse, and he's seen a lot of success in rapid growth.
That's awesome. A lot of players are doing the same thing, making the switch to controller to PC, so maybe some people will become fans of him. Next duo is David Williams and Wildcat. David Williams being the professional poker player and popular Magic the Gathering player. He's done tons of awesome shows, such as Season 7, the show MasterChef.
And honestly, if you want to come let me know. He's looking to try and set up a restaurant. And then Wildcat has been around the scene games forever. You can check him out. We have a soundbite from both of these guys. Let's listen to what these 2 competitors had to say.
All right, guys, what message do you have for your opponent?
Marksman and JT Brown need to stay on our side of the map. Avoid us if they want to have the other teams. Most of the celebrities usually are pretty bad. I've seen a lot of them. Unfortunately for them, I might have more hours playing Fortnite than most of the pros. I mean, I play all the time, but if they're lucky, I get handicapped. I usually play on an iPad. they have to play on a controller, Xbox controller. But luckily, I brought my Xbox with me. Been in the hotel grinding to finish for New York City. Doesn't need to practice, but I'm ready.
All right.
Wow, wise words from them there. And also calling out their buddies a little bit. Don't come anywhere near us, but we have Michael Strayer and Smith being one of the original builders in the community. All about it, getting a little bit in there, all about the debut. And he was the one who pioneered a lot of the initial message, encouraged people positivity into the community. Very popular streamer. And then Mike Grant was the best known for his role of Mr. Robot, stepping in 2018. He ran the Honolulu Marathon and the New York City Marathon in 2019.
Next up, we have Max followed by that and Whistle, the Australian players. The first one, Wax Motif, the Australian DJ and music producer. It has influenced R&B, disco, UK bass, so all over the place, really. Whistle, okay. The American YouTuber who's actually based in Sydney, in South Wales, who likes to keep his content humorous. I always think of him as the player who tried to knock somebody off the mountain with a shopping cart in the first throw-in.
Just to let you know, but on to our next duo. Alexander is the Japanese-Peruvian actor and model who has so many names that are amazing, but the last of which is Diablo. And then you have Marco, the Japanese YouTube personality. Skill level, he says, is as good as the best pros around the world. He says sometimes, but the gentle heart is able to help you pick up that family-friendly audience, but they look excited to be here. And look at those
Style. What we can see inside, though. We're going to continue forward. The Japanese players. It's Ellie and Nekuka. Ellie joined us in the last program. He's a Japanese dancer and performer for Japan's #1 boy band, Anime J Soul Brothers.
rap project where it goes by the name of Crazy Boy. So let's see if we can get crazy on him today. His partner, the Japanese Fortnite streamer, which is taking on. Let's hear what Ellie had to say.
Okay, Ellie, do you have any message for your opponents today?
Tokyo, watch out for Crazy Boy. Sayonara. Hey.
Like we said, you got to watch out for the Crazy Boy. He's on a mission, wants to make it happen. Now our next pair is Claire Grant and Jacob. Claire Grant is the American actor, model, and producer who co-founded Team Unicorn, web series and music video parodies, including Geek and Gamer Girls and All About That Bass. Fun fact, she says her first have been known to rattle windows, and we got that in common. And then Jacob is a YouTube personality all the way from Poland, here to play some Fortnite. And he said he wants to win some money for charity, but just looking to have a good time.
Will have for sure. Absolutely amazed by that. We're going to continue forward. Next, Business Boy. Chris, another Twitch streamer. Has some as well, so awesome duo there. We'll see if this duo, though, of Business Boy and Frizz can do anything on the stage. Business Boy, the music producer who has worked with artists like Lil Nas X, Party Next Door. He's extremely athletic, as you can tell. We'll see if he can do anything with that athleticism on the stage.
Has been called the
WWE superstar, Xavier Woods.
And I am YouTube sensation Chris Danker, a.k.a. Chris Danger, a.k.a. Dank.
I have a YouTube channel called Up, Up, Down, Down. I'm almost at 2 million subscribers, so I'd appreciate if everyone watching would subscribe right now. Thank you very much.
And a long time ago, I was on America's Got Talent, and I didn't win, and I'm still salty about it.
I am a 6-time and current reigning WWE World Tag Team Champion!
And not even 3 hours ago, I bought this title at Walmart.
Now, the teams that you're going to see here today all have one celebrity and one professional gamer.
Oh, but not us, baby boy. No.
What you're looking at is not one, but 2 celebrities. 2. And not one, but 2 professional gamers. 2. And that is the advantage that we are going to use in order to run wild through our competition.
And at the end of the day, you are looking at the 2019 Fortnite World Cup Pro Am Champions. Now hit our music. Oh, y'all ain't got music for us? No music. Oh, y'all got, okay. We don't need no music.
You know what, Xavier? Thank you so much. It seems to now be a tradition. The first Pro-Am, he walked in with CDN the third on his shoulders. The second one, he crowned himself king before the competition, and now he just hops on the line, grabs a microphone, and declares themselves the champs with belts. And also, the disparity between those belts is moderately hilarious.
It is hilarious, and for the next time, can we get some music, please?
Yeah, I was just about to say, that definitely, we need the music, because if Xavier's going to be up there, like, again, you don't even see anything happening, but yeah, ooh, that was a lot going on. But enough of the interruption. We need to get into the last fifth of the players. It's Liam McIntyre and Lachlan. Lachlan, of course, being the Australian gamer known for posting Fortnite and Minecraft-related content on his self-titled channel, which has earned more than 12 million subscribers, has been around the scene from the beginning, played in the creative before this. Then Liam McIntyre, the Australian actor, best known for playing the lead in 2 of the Spartacus series. He has also appeared in Legend of Hercules, The Flash, Gears of War 4, and Hulk, amongst many other roles. And fun fact, he's never tasted Coca-Cola. Well, you're not messing a whole lot there.
Continue forward. It's Pai Tamben Joga and Detonator out of Brazil. Pai Tamben Joga is the Brazilian YouTuber. He told us he actually only played Battle Royale, and he won his very first match. But then, wait, what is that?
You're looking at the beard. I'm looking at the Brazilian national team, like almost Fighter Lord Detonator, having none of it. They are, you know what? I just want to hear what Detonator has to say, because that is incredible. Everything about that is amazing, and please tell us more.
All right, Detonator, what is some trash talk you have for your opponents?
If you are my opponent, you'll be eliminated. Don't cross me. Don't do this, because you'll be eliminated by the power of the heavy metal from Detonator.
Looking to eliminate everyone in his path. That was the complete opposite direction I thought we were going with that. So let's get on to the next pair. Another Brazilian representative is Edukov in Flakes Power. Edukov, a 28-year-old Brazilian YouTuber, recently moved to the U.S. to improve his English and currently lives in Florida. On top of his hyper-successful daily vlogs showing his day-to-day activity, he streams games like Fortnite and Minecraft. And then Flakes Power, content creator who also came from Brazil, has played in a number of big competitions, has been around, and he knows his way around the competitive community.
Moving on forward, it's Kawamura and Kalango. Kalango, the Brazilian YouTuber, so we're continuing on the Brazilians. And Fortnite player, obviously, otherwise he wouldn't be here. He's only been a pro Fortnite player for 4 months, but he says he's somebody to look out for.
Yes, and then Kyle Murrah is the businessman, podcaster, and musician who's been creating content for almost 10 years and recently just did his own talk show. Just after them, we have PC Siqueira in 7. PC Siqueira is the Brazilian YouTuber, presenter, and comic book colorist. He makes a lot of content for the TV and online, and he has a famous chihuahua, and his name is Lunina. And now after that, you have 7, the Latin American YouTuber who looks pumped to be here. Unfortunately, I don't know if you're going to need that crutch, but oh, his back hurts? Oh, okay, I gotcha, it's an old joke. Dr. Lupo, maybe you got that one, but it was a little over my head. But you can see 7 looking to rep, excited to be here. I've seen they've been putting time in the practice room, so they're taking this seriously.
And gracing us on the floor with their presence, it's Jeremy Ray Taylor and Slavo Man. Jeremy Ray Taylor, the American actor, known for his role as Ben Handsome in Stephen King's It.
I absolutely real-life videos such as challenges and QAs. As a kid, he hated slugs, so he made his name Slogo Man all about it. He calls fans the Slugs, Slogo Army, and Sloganators. And he has a big interest in psychology and played rugby in college.
And the guys that Wildcat warned to stay on the edge of the mat, it's JT Brown, and I'm Marksman. I'm Marksman, one of the players who has been around the competitive scene, playing a number of skirmishes, but opting to, do some stuff at the Pro-Am here.
And now this is JT Brown's 3rd Pro-Am. The pro NHL player is looking to make waves. He's become a big Twitch streamer and being involved in the community. And he gets a lot of the other NHL guys involved and has done a great thing with his organization as well, bringing athletes into the world of competitive gaming. They are a pair to the Marksman has competed on basically every level of the game, and he knows how to pull out some tricky plays.
Speaking of tricky plays, another duo that's experienced both at the Pro-Am and the competitive scene, it's Mackenzie Ford and Fear Itself.
Yes, Mackenzie Boyd is the American singer-songwriter originally from Lafayette, Louisiana. He competed in the last Creative Showdown on the Chicken Champions, had amazing plays, also known for his song Closest in Little Half Moon, competed on American Idol. Fear Itself, the former retired professional Halo player, somebody I grew up watching and seeing like, wow, competing on that main stage, has played on teams like Final Boss. He named himself after Franklin Delano Roosevelt's speech because he thought it sounded cool. Now on to our next duo baller. It's Joey Fatone, an expert thief.
Joey Fatone, a lot of people. He's the American singer, dancer, actor, and television personality, best known as the member of the classic boy band NSYNC. In 2007, he came in 2nd place on the ABC reality show Dancing with the Stars. Joey says he loves VR games and plays them with people all over the world at 3 a.m., but let me tell you here, this ain't a VR game, and it ain't 3 a.m.
No, but he has great footwork and expert deep. The YouTube gamer and rapper who does gaming commentaries. His adopted name is Kevin, while his birth name is Dante, with the latter being his stage name. He's been creating content for 13 years, doing vlogs, skits, and more, and we had an opportunity to catch up with him and hear what he had to say before they took the stage.
All right, Expert Thief, do you have a message for your opponents today?
All I'm going to say is watch your back, because I'm going to be right behind you, and I know how you build, and I know how you play. I've been studying, okay? And I'm really sneaky. That's all I'm going to say. All right? This is especially to you, Tifu.
What I find funny about that is as he's calling out Tifu, I don't know if you saw it, Tifu was right over his shoulder and he started nodding when he said, "That's for you, Tifu." It's like Tifu's like, "Yeah, come get some, let's go." But onto one of our last duo pairings, we have Edwin Hodge and I Fraps. Fraps is the German YouTuber. He's been around the scene for a long time, makes a ton of content. And Edward Hodge, the actor, best known as playing Dante Bishop in the Purge film series. Breaking the dance moves out right there. And is the only actor to appear in all of the first 3 films. And he says he is addicted to golfing.
We'll see what they have to do and whether those golf skills translate. Whether Fraps can carry through with his experience on YouTube and creating content and all sorts of creative stuff as well.
And I mean, he has been around since quite literally the very beginning. We're talking season 1, season 2, making content over in Germany. He has been all about it and pressing forward. And I mean, this group, this entire pairing, all of them are so fun to be around in their own way, and when they all will interact on the island, it's going to be seen that happened before, and I'm just talking shit out loud to see when some of these players interact, because you can tell there's some bad blood out there. There's some people who only know wild right away. They were in the practice every single opportunity they got. They were down there, they were playing duos, they're doing everything they can. Call-outs were there. I mean, you know Nick is going to bring his all as well. Nick A30, I mean, he's pumped to be here.
He's pumped to be there. We also have all sorts of players who completed last month the summer block party. Aiden, his partner, a lot of other people as well. Tons of pro players, tons of celebrities. You're going to have a blast watching this, and I can't wait to get the action as well.
And I mean, one thing, you think of just like something out there. Lost Kings, Phantoms, Alice in Wonderland, Wax Motif, just like all of these guys. I know just naming some of them who I'm a little more familiar with and listen to, but I just get so excited, and plus all the basketball players but all of the Fortnite players as well, who are so incredible. And oh my, what is that? Oh, that, okay, so that is your reigning Pro-Am champion, Pro-Am #1. Other side, the winners from the summer block party, and I mean, they're allowed in the winner circle.
They are allowed in the winner circle. There too. See what they have for us, of course. Everybody ready to get the Pro-Am started.
They're ready to get it started, but not without these two marquee pairs. And just listen to the crowd. They're excited to be there. They're ready to play. These are people who are at the top of their game. Airrock qualified for the World Cup. Our Crime is out there. Ninja and Marshmallow, the original pop-off pair, when they're able to take the first away. Steve, what do you got for us over on the stage with our reigning champions?
Gentlemen, Fortnite fans around the world, we couldn't do this without our reigning Pro-Am champions. Summer block party Pro-Am champions, Airwax and Grimes. Gentlemen, any words to your... Pro-Am champions, Ninja and Martin, back together. I'll come to you. I know you don't like to talk, but any words for...
You know, we just want to say one of the last games.
There you have it. Gentlemen, if you'll take the stage, Pro-Am is about to begin.
For you. They're going down. I'm coming for you. Better watch out. All right. Me and you. Here we go. I'm ready. Here we go. I'm ready. Watch out. Watch out. Hunt them down and relay them out. You can sit on the floor, boys. That is intimidating. To lose. Going down. We're winning this today. That was intense.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Fortnite Pro-Am Part 3. I'm Golden Boy alongside with Monster D-Face here to Boniqua Boys back in our hometown of New York City. We couldn't be more excited to call the action here today because it's going to be a good one. The players loaded up on the stage. Monster, I think we're going to be in for a banger today.
Yes, we are. Banger like that track. Mike Realm just dropped some beats on it. That was so fire.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, little warm for me. Good thing I have pancakes standing by,
We got all kinds of stuff and ready for you guys today, that's for sure.
I've known Xavier Woods for a very long time, and I've always asked him, where do you keep getting these pancakes from? So I finally decided to steal some for myself. They're going to go bad eventually, but might as well. Have a stack of pancakes. You're my friend.
And we got them here, and we're ready. So just like that.
Well, let's go through the format and see how this whole thing's going to work. Get you guys up to speed in case you're joining us for the first time. This is how it all plays out. When you hit 15th place, you get yourself 3 points. When you get to 10th place, you get 2 additional points, making it 5 points total. When you get to the top 5, you'll get 7 points there, and a victory royale will grant you 10 points total. But here's the big one. Each elimination will be 1 point. So players can look to really rack up some points in these games, kind of like what Airwax did in the last Pro-Am at the Summer Block Party.
That's right. We watched Airwax come out here, which I had the pleasure of being on the mic for, and it was super intense, showing that he is here for a reason at the World Cup stage. It's not only that, he qualified.
That's right. He qualified. His talent is something that we all have to take note of. He certainly is going to be one of those players that we look at on that stage and you think is going to be a threat to each and every one of the duos that are going to be in that island. But you got some formidable threats out there as well. And the crowd, they cheer for Tfue, they cheer for Aiden, Cloaksy as well. There's some great players that are going to be out there. And to top it off, they got some great duos to support them as well. And that's going to be the difference maker here, Monster. Because every time we do one of these Pro-Ams, it's always about that duo partner, right? Like, how do they complement their team?
Exactly. And with that, is it going to be enough? Because they're fighting for a lot of prize here. So good jump into that. And duo can carry on with them.
That's right. The money that they're going to be playing for is for charity. They're going to get $1 million for the charity of their choice. Second, no one's going to walk away empty-handed here. 500 grand for second place. The difference between first and second is $500,000 going to charity. That's huge stuff. Fortnite constantly giving back to the community. And here's the deal. The reality of it all is that we could very well see, given how this format works, a new champion. There could be a new duo that's going to be walking on that winner's circle. It may not be Marshall, it may not be Logan. 2018, Fortnite was played in a very different way. They don't want to be seen on camera. I respect that.
Wave.
I feel bad.
Yes, on you.
I feel bad because I know not see me on camera because this shirt's probably killing your eyes right now.
Oh, don't worry. Both of our clothes are just screaming out.
I look good. My mama told me I look good. She's in the house. So. We're going to get started with the game here in a little bit, folks, and we're obviously looking forward to seeing these players take the stage. But before we do that, we actually have Aiden standing by with the duo. Buki, what you got for me?
Both look over here, but I am joined by Aiden and Robert Abbotsy from Lost Kings. They came in second place at the Summer Pro-Am, so you can bet they are here to take first place today.
We talk a lot, so we have a good idea what in the last one. We're familiar with each other, which I think helps a lot.
Yeah, definitely. Having that team synergy definitely helps. Now, Aiden, you are no stranger to playing in LAN environments, but this one's a little bit different. Who do you have with you here today?
I have my mom and my dad, my girlfriend, and my 5 mods. I hear him screaming back there. I love you guys.
That's incredible. You have such an amazing support system now. You guys are playing for charity. This is a massive event. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's an honor to be here, and the fact that Epic Games provides everybody with the opportunity to play and, for charity and just make money for themselves, it's crazy. So, yeah, I'm honored to be,
go. Chandler Wiggs. Up above. And there's Kay. Crowd popped for him when he had come out. Cal Kaplan as well.
I like how Kaplan's got his marshmallow fit on as well.
Not trying to throw us off at all.
You know, honestly, that's like, I wouldn't use this, right? If you wear this fit, you're tempting other people to be like, dude, that's marshmallow, isn't it? Right? And then they just want to push.
You're not wrong there, buddy.
I'd love to catch a highlight, right?
Yeah,
it's like, dude, I'll push him right now.
Exactly.
Right?
You're not wrong there. I mean, that certainly can be a thing that players see and they're like, wait a minute, maybe? But if a lot of people who have studied Ninja's gameplay know that he is going to go over to that Lazy Lagoon area. But we make our way now to the lava areas near Pressure Plant. This is where Marshmallow and Ninja are, and there hasn't been a lot of activity right now, right? It's been a little bit of a slower game, but that's what I like to see, right? You and I, we've been catching endgame after endgame after endgame in the Fortnite World Cup online qualifier, so it's nice to see some strategy, some rotations go into place here, and players really being methodical where they're going to push at what point in time. And Ninja, he's getting ambitious with these shots, managing to connect that infantry rifle, the purple infantry rifle, so good.
Yeah, Ninja actually one of the advocates for playing with weapons that are not necessarily popular or cool at the moment, tends to play with things that are different. So before the infantry kind of, you know, rose in popularity after the changes, he was already running it. More times there.
Yeah, that's not good because they're going to go down low and they know exactly where they are. So they just can wait this one out.
Let me tell you right now, for every little bit of advantage Tfue gains here, the more unlikely it is that Ewok and Jordan Fisher are going to get out alive. That's it. I think he's got his confidence all the way up. He knows he needs this loot here.
He has natural high ground. Their backs are against the storm wall. They're going to start to push up, but they're going to use the shockwave to fly out of there.
It was just one, though. He only saw one, so there it is. Oh, no.
He's kind of trapped there. Hidden. And he's waiting for him. He's going to tag him with the combat. So much damage being put forward. Tfue now going to be on the run. This is what Tfue does best when he's in your face. Oh, but he gets chunked. He's going to lose a lot of health there. Now going to be sitting at 35 HP and has to get out of there. Going to use those shockwave grenades. The movement that you get with that utility is huge.
It was actually Jordan Fisher who came back to rescue Ewok, and it was just enough to back off Tfue. And now the entire battle's been reset. Everyone's in a danger zone here.
He really is the perfect human being. He really is. There goes the jet stream. Ewok gets out. Jordan Fisher taking damage, people. He's got to get out of that. Manages to fly on out of there. Now, the concern I have for Ewok and Jordan Fisher, they got to get back together.
Yeah, but not only that, Tfue knows he has to get an elimination here. They are desperate. They're in shambles here. And an artillery strike actually being rained down. Tfue is forced to be on defense this far from his teammate Nav. But look, Edwin Hodge and Phelps right here. They don't have help either.
A lot of players are going to be very, very weak. Yeah, elimination on Edwin Hodge is going to be Tfue's fourth elimination now.
Oh, there was a trap here. Never suspect the trap. Tfue. Oh, my word. He is disgusted with what he just saw.
Nav should be able to get him, though, and they'll get back into this. He does have launch pads, so they can use that to get back into a safe position, but they don't have heals, Monster.
Yes, he does. He actually has 2 campfires in his inventory.
Well, he does have shields.
But he has to get to zone ASAP. Airwalks, a previous reigning champ so far, and RL Grime are going to push someone off here. And oh boy, this is the Pro-Am. It's starting to heat up here.
That is going to get clipped so many times.
Absolutely.
Tfue hitting the trap. Never expected.
Imagine catching a nice little 2-piece and then walking into a trap. That was perfect.
There goes your summer block party winners, Airwalks and RL Grime, sitting on top of their, let's say, hodgepodge constructed tower here. Then Tfue, right next to Allier. Boy, does he have a video for you.
Tfue has not popped these double campfires. Oh, actually just keeping it going.
That shot from Tfue, clinical. Combat shotty, that thing's going to tag you from what sometimes it feels like a mile away. This player's going to be behind this tree here, and Tfue sees it. Easy pickings for the veteran. The tree goes down, no more protection for him, but the shadow bomb is going to be used. You see that player flipping away on out of there, doing all the flippy stuff.
Actually love it as well. He sent Nav in because Nav had the materials and the health advantage there to kind of lead the way, but now they're both in a desperate situation. Tfue forced to just get to farm here. He's going to try and get what he can off the field. Still on the same spot, just outside the volcano.
No reason. He's hitting the shots with the infantry. 16 Fortnite Pro-Am champions. Marshmallow going in for the shot there. Player's going to be picked off from the sky. There's going to be Sinnoh who gets move cell. Oh, man, that's rough.
Sinnoh makes it to endgame with single person that gets taken out here. Sinnoh is one step closer to grabbing a nice lead. There's a great shot there. Someone's pushing up. Oh, it's his teammate. Okay, a little disengage right there. All right, time to refocus. Oh, he's looking in the distance here. He sees Cody Walker, Yoshi, a new cough right there. Yoshi pops something. Looks like he had impulse. He gets the zone there. Cody Walker also goes down to Sinnoh. Edwin Koff gets knocked as well. Who's that? It's going to be another. Sinnoh's placement is so good here. Mr. Fresh Asian.
That's 8 eliminations for Sinnoh. They're going to be at 21, and I think I just saw it there that Marshmallow eliminated Dr. Lupo. Wow. We have a replay of it. There you go, Lupo. Don't say I didn't love you. Oh, he clotheslined him, baby. Hit him with a running lariat. Dr. Lupo, you ain't nothing to Marshmallow. Love it. Way to go, Marshmallow. Keeping the dream alive for him and his duo.
So good, even
Lupo's
with
give
no
me so
help.
Much crap for that, by the way.
Even
I'm okay
with
with
no
it,
help, he's still in it though. One shot girl, poised right above him. Sinnoh could very well take this. He's got this ultimate high ground here with O-King.
They're playing this one like it's a qualifier lobby, man. They got that high ground. They're raining down the shots. 9 eliminations for Sinnoh. O-King provides support, and they're just going to continue to tarp with the floor, with the pyramid, so that they can own this high ground presence. Any players are going to be flying in the sky, they're going to punish them with their ARs and the combat shotties if need be.
You're going to need a license or something like that. They're not going to let anyone fly for free here.
No, they're not.
Blake's power gets taken out from the zone, but just enough damage from O-King to clear that one here, as everyone is off against the storm, trying their best to get to this spot here. Take a look at O-King's perspective. He's got a minigun way on top.
Oh, man, the minigun. You gotta be careful, though, for that storm. Look how much damage is going to be taking O-King. Sinnoh plays that defense, protecting his teammate. Cloak is going to have a smidgen of health remaining. He's going to go right on top of Sinnoh and O-King. Chigwa just picked off one, and that's going to be Elam, number 10. On to Cloak. 11 as well will be registered. That's 11 points. We're also going to be in placement here, Monster.
Wait a second. Are we still on the first game? Hold up. It's going down here.
Courage is still going to be in this one, as well as Myth. Look at the play field, and look who is left. Wildcat alongside with JT Brown. You're going to have Jelty there as well. iFaris, Myth, he's taking a lot of damage outside of the storm, and Myth is going to be out of it. But Courage is still in the game, folks. A possibility for him to get this first game win, but I don't know if Sinnoh and O-King are going to let him have it.
No, they're not. Not for free, at least here, as Sinnoh's landing more shots on his opponents here. He is running low on materials this time around, though. 500 mats. In comes the pressure. Will we finally give up this placement? Will we jump down to commit to this battle here? There's only 4 players left.
We're now down to the final moments of game number 1. O-King is going to be out. It is all up to Sinnoh here. Wildcat down low. He takes the shot, and it's Sinnoh with a victory royale. Game 1. Domination from the high ground, and they never let him come off ground. That was insane. They denied them any kind of territory whatsoever.
This is why I love Fortnite right there. When you know your players, you can just smell them from a mile away. They're going to do great things. We saw them way on the southeastern part of the map, the place that we like to call the West, right? They were there, they landed. And in a crazy, crazy turn of events, they slapped the entire lobby all the way through.
Thank you so much, Golden Boy. I am here down on the floor with our winners. I want to congratulate both of you first off and foremost. We have Sinnoh here, who we've seen play so many times in the past. He was actually part of the World Cup qualifiers. He did not qualify, but it has been quite a journey for him. How does it feel to be playing on this stage regardless?
우선 여기 한번 첫 라운드를 우승하시게 된 거에 대해서 많이 축하드리고요. 신우 선수 같은 경우는 퀄리파이어에 아쉽게 진출하시지 못하셨는데 여기까지 오시게 되셔서 이 무대에 서게 된 그런 소감이 어떻게 되시나요?
일단은 소감 일단 제가 여기 있는 거가 쉽지가 않고요. 제가 첫 라운드까지 우승을 하니까 진짜 기분이 좋아요.
I actually can't believe that I won this first round, and it feels awesome to be on this stage.
Well, I can believe it. You guys were playing clinically with the high ground, the tarping, unbelievable gameplay. Congratulations. Down on the end, you've done charity events before, so you've done this before as well, but is this your first time playing Fortnite in front of all of these people?
우선 일단 하이그라운드에서 잘 이렇게 플레이 하셨던 것 같고 이렇게 자선 기부 행사에서 저번에 플레이 하셨던 것 같은데 이 많은 사람들 앞에서 플레이 하셨던 게 어떠셨어요?
일단 굉장한 영광이고 이렇게 또 좋은 행사에서 좋은 사람들과 좋은 성적을 거둘 수 있을 것 같아서 뭐 미리 뭐 김치국은 아니지만 좀 다음 라운드에서부터도 더 좋은 성적 내가지고 처음에 들어올 때 우리 아는 사람들 거의 없었거든요. 한 명도 없었어요. 요 대회 끝날 때 저희를 모르는 사람이 한 명도 없게끔 만들도록 하겠습니다.
It was such an honor to be participating in this tournament, and there are a lot of good players and good purpose of this charity tournament. And after this is done, before the tournament began, nobody. After this tournament, I hope that everyone here knows who we are.
Perfect. Thank you guys so much. Congratulations again to both of you. I hope to see you more games. But what we're going to do now is Sundown is going to break down some of the gameplay.
Thank you so much, Bernie. I'm sitting right here with Nick, Bert, and Mario now. First, I got to say, Mario, what's it like competing on this stage, playing Fortnite, compared to playing in the NBA and competing against some of the best athletes in the world?
I mean, these players are here the best of the best, you know, and in NBA, of course, it's like the best of the best players in the world. So it's kind of same in that way, but I mean, just enjoying here in front of our fans over here. I was in New York actually last year, so, you know, I'm kind of home, so.
Awesome, man. Thank you. Now, Nick, I'm going to ask you about some of the gameplay we just saw in that last match. You're actually able to catch a really nice double elimination onto some key targets and then get a good rotation out. So let's roll the clip and we'll kind of take a look. What was going through your mind when you were able to catch those? Because you played a little bit slower over the course of the game and then you were able to set yourself up with the
just trying to get on the strong end of the circle, using both at the same time to get. So what we did was we bounced across, we got lucky with the circle, and we looked for the players that are rotating late. And we got lucky. We had a couple players rotating way too late, and we just tagged them up. They were easy kills, you know?
Very well done there. And also, I just want to give you a shout out. The grow up from you, we go way back, competing in the Gears of War stage. He actually was the one who knocked me out at my very first tournament ever. So being on this stage, Nick, what's it like, man? What's that journey been like for you?
Been here for a minute, man. I mean, it's really cool to see a lot of our same friends working for Epic and setting all of this up and being a part of this and being in the industry. I kind of feel like a grandpa, you know? We've been in it for a minute.
It's a good feeling. Good luck in the rest of your matches. Now, come on, get in here. Give a hug. Give a hug, man, Mario. Thank you so much, man. Absolutely amazing from these guys. As I said, good luck in the rest of the matches. We're going to throw it back on over to the desk. It's Monster and Golden Boy.
Thank you so much, Sundown. That's right. You know, a lot of folks here go way, way back, and that's always a fun time when everyone's able to get together, hang out, reminisce on good times. But we're here and now, and right now, it is Sinnoh and Hope King's time because they won game one. Let's take a look at the standings when we get a moment to see where we are currently, because as we know, that victory from the South Korean duo. Hey, let's not forget, Sinnoh, this is a guy that nearly qualified for the World Cup a few times. A lot of talent. And I'm just glad that people, they said it right, that we want people to know who we are. And I just want people to know who these players are because they're so good. They're so talented.
Yeah, without a doubt, when you guys obviously get this translated, no, the competitive community absolutely know who these players are right here.
For sure.
You guys deserve every ounce of respect, especially for the public. But we have some standings. Let's see. Let's see where these players are, Golden Boy.
That's right. Let's take a look at the standings. Where we are right now. Who is going to be behind in this one, right? So it's going to be it's going to be Airwalks and RL Grimes. So
no surprise.
Picked up 7 eliminations out of that game. All right. Sean O'Malley in 5th place. You got, let's not forget about Garber Reaver and Gelty in 4th, and Robles and Chigua in 3rd. Tifu and Nav in 8th place. And jumping around here, just looking at some of the players that we've talked about. Maybe some have had unfortunate circumstances become them, like Tifu got hit with the trap.
I mean, we saw Ellie earlier today, right? He just pointed at the camera, walked off, representing for JP, Japan, right?
That was a good interview.
Good to see him in the top 10 right here, but as we move on to the second page, and just take a look here, all of your favorite content creators, couple of elims on the board. It's not bad at all.
No, not at all. It's only game 1. You have plenty more to go here. Ninja and Marshmallow in 14th place. We covered them quite a bit in that last game because they stayed put at pressure plant and did not really need a reason to ever rotate around. Because of that, Ninja was able to punish a few players. That infantry rifle, maybe he's going to be able to do that again. Obviously, let's see how the circle works in your favor. But that's it. Game 1 is behind us. Now it's time for game number 2. Come on, New York City. Do these 2 New Yorkers proud. Let's start to make some noise and get hyped. Detonator's excited. I'm excited too. The countdown is about to begin. Who is going to come out on top in game 2? Here we go. The battle bus flying over the island. We're going to get a good trajectory here. Going over the file, making its way over to Lonely Lodge.
That's right. It's going straight across the straight in half like a fresh New York pizza. It's straight down the middle right here. And everyone's going to get their take of the slice. I love it.
I like that pizza reference.
It's too easy. They're just giving out here. You can't be in New York and not make a pizza reference.
Gotta make the pizza reference. And also, Chinkin, if you're listening to me, you fold the pizza. You don't eat it.
The question is, do you flip it upside down on the cheese side, or
no? Man,
no,
just fold it straight up.
Just asking. Some people, they advocate for that kind of stuff.
But we go crazy.
Take a look here. You see Detonator floating on by. Marshmallow right there. No surprise, they're going right back to Lazy Lagoon. That's going to be their hometown, and they're getting landed on. By the way, you take a look at that map. There are some players nearby. Our chance. Sinnoh and O-King, I think everyone wants to see them here.
Yeah, that is a problem. There is a player that landed lazy. We'll keep tabs on that later. Here's the game 1 winner. Sinnoh, O-King, lucky landing spot. You're going to get a few options all the way in the back. Remember, so you're going to be all the way back here by lucky. You can fatal if you want to get some. Maybe you want to push over to the desert spot, go to Paradise Palms, potentially where the populate. We're going to find that out in a few seconds here as well. So this is when key decisions are going to have to be made. And lucky them that they went to Lucky Landing because the circle literally lands right here. So they're good. They're good for them. A lot of real estate to work with, Monster.
Call that winner's luck, right? These guys have the nice lead.
There's beginner's luck and there's winner's luck. This is winner's luck.
Winner's luck is a thing, right? Sometimes things just go your way, and then you're the winner.
Never happens to me. See it happen to you.
Hey, I'm here. I'm here. I already died. Like, look at that.
You got some shields. I don't know where it's going. When I watch the stream, very questionable. Like, that's not fair. Right when you needed it. How's that even possible? Like, you just don't have a response. Just like that.
You know, I don't judge. I just take
some chug splashes there. Gonna bring everyone up to a decent amount there for the shields. Some eliminations already. We lost 2 duos already. Going over now to Paradise Palms. same duos that were here before, sticking to these drops. You got Dead Rebel along with Oscar Lod. Nice shot.
Shots down. Did he connect there, though?
Very least, so he was on target. That player did manage to move around there. Hear that Shadow Bomb go out. And Dead Rebel had to have heard that, which is the reason why he's going to start pushing up here. Doesn't have the resources for a full fight. So he's going to be playing around this natural structure. And he needs to just farm up. Osculot's going to be taking a lot of damage as well. Going to have to get out of the fight. 34 HP remaining. He's going to need to rely on his teammate. Does not land that shot with the hand cannon. But Dead Rebel's there for the follow-up. That's Business Boy. But business is closed down, unfortunately for him. Dead Rebel's going to be out of this one, but not dead yet.
Did get peeked right there, so he has to be careful. Oscar just looking. Frizz has got such a good, position on them, and he even has shield. This is just like that. That's 72 extra shield, so it's just gone. That jump shot was perfect in chest to chest, right in the player's face and doing tons of damage.
And it's early game, so Frizz can't get hard, bring it back into the fight. You see it pick up. But Oscar heard it, so had to get out of the fight. Frizz gonna go for the follow-up, but Frizz is gonna take a bunch of damage, down to 80 HP. Player's gonna jump for the fight there. Been a hope and a prayer, but unfortunately, Frizz is gonna get the better. And that's 2 eliminations, and that duo is gonna be out of the game.
Huge eliminations, and I'm sure his girlfriend will be proud. It says here, they both have good care.
Okay. I don't know what it's like back there. I have to talk to Ninja about that one. And also, I don't really have
I was going to say, I don't want to break it.
And speaking of someone with not a lot of hair, Dr. Lupo on your screen right now.
That was a low blow.
There we go. As a Portland resident senior citizen, I'll take it. Like I'm also part of the geriatric gamer program.
Actually, this is our first time seeing the Storm Sniper in play here.
The other day, and it is, you think that players probably want to go with something. Okay, Dr. Lupo isn't actually the oldest caster for Fortnite. That's Grandpa Golden Boy. Really, guys? Really had to do me dirty like that?
Fun fact.
In my hometown?
Exposed.
In my hometown, of all places? It's all right, though. I still love you guys. It hurts a little bit, just stings. Stings the nostrils, just a little bit. Dr. Lupo.
I'll band it.
Yeah, thanks. He's going for the birthday cakes as well. Another thing that had actually just come out, celebrate Fortnite. Your birthday. We've been playing this game for a little while. Fortnite World Cup. Share with us how you're going to be enjoying the event, whose stream you're going to be looking at when you go to Fortnite.com/watch. I want to hear from you. Make sure you're talking about it. You're going to get that fancy little picture on the side with that hashtag Fortnite World Cup. Just Fortnite World Cup. There's Sigler along with Dr. Lupo. They're just going to loot around Salty Springs. Lots to get around here. What are your thoughts on Salty Monster?
Oh, I love Salty. It's one of my favorite places to land. Mainly because that's something more rewarding than landing on the ledge, getting a weapon through your window seat, and just picking up an easy elimination. Someone goes for the chest.
Salty's like the bane of my existence when I rotate out of Fatal. I never want to cross Salty, because you always have a player that's going to be so stacked with so much to work with. The innings have certainly slowed down here. Making our way now to Fatal Fields. Speaking of, there's Sinnoh with King. This is awesome. Strats. This is like a Flossin level play here.
I'm loving it. Oh, he hears someone nearby, Golden Boy.
Stay down. Stay down.
This is not the duo. You want to move them? No, there it is.
This is not the duo. You want to do that too. Okay, so they're going to try and get around there, right above them. Oh no. But Moyer is going to be taking so much damage, down to 80 HP.
He's going all the way. He wants the top here. He takes high ground. It's actually his.
Oh, but the bush manages to repel the damage. It takes one shot clean and nothing else.
That was one. Can he hit the other right there?
He's going to have that green tag. Oh, no. And it's going to be the duo that won game one. King and Sinnoh that eliminate another duo. I mentioned it. They go lucky. They get all the loot, win the fights out of there, make their way to Fatal. Plenty more loot to grab.
And naturally, they're just going to cut straight north to the zone. And we saw how many eliminations they had last time. They want to fight. If you're a competitor here today, you have to be careful being near Lucky Landing. Someone claim that spot, but We have Faris with Grant Rogers. Down comes the shots here. See how it's going to go down here. At the easternmost part of the map, we have Jacob and Faris. Moving back and forth. Here's a nearby. He's looking
Yeah, that's the problem. Jacob's going to be alone. Inside of the natural cover, there you see the circle favoring Sinnoh and O'King. We could see that. Graham Rogers goes in for the fight. Faris has got to pick up his teammate here. He's going to have his back. Jacob gets it. Boogie Bomb goes out, but doesn't connect. Probably trying to overtake that wall there. Jacob, wisely enough, is going to get out of that fight. That player's going to be down. The stinks forcing anyone that will hang around. Confirm that elimination. There you go. It's going to be a ton of loot for Jacob to get, but Faris is looking at him right above him on top of the rooftop.
Wasn't ready in time there to put the shots on him, so unfortunately he did miss. Goes for that solid combat shot.
Oh man, this is not looking good here for Jacob. Faris gets his teammate's card. Does he have to get out of the way? Oh, Jacob taking a fight to Faris. You like to see that one. Going for the fight, but look at the storm is trying to push in. The decision needs to be made here. This fight is going to happen right by that storm.
And never really makes it, he knows.
He's got a few seconds to work with.
He's actually lucky the zone isn't quite pressuring against him. You know what? He uses opportunity to heal right back up, and now he advances all over there.
He's looking for a fight right in front of him. Oh man, you just don't expect that. You're hearing all this movement around you. You don't know where the attack is going to come through. And they're just dipping around one another.
Such an intense battle. Still has minis that
oh, the
Jacob
quad.
decides, you know what? Back up.
Take the quad, get out of there.
Long.
Yeah, no reason for you to push that fight. You have your teammate's card. Then we go on forward, and you got Slogoman who just got beamed. Beamed.
Marshmallow was
okay. I respect that. Marshmallow's been surprising me. Are we sure? Are we sure that that's Marshmallow underneath the mask? I'm just
I was gonna say,
he puts in a ton of work in this game. Look at the shot for Marshmallow. Boom! Nailed him. Marshmallow, man. What a beast.
all here to make the highlights, all right? Don't sleep on it.
They're going for a two-time championship.
When we saw them, they were in 14th place, mainly because you didn't quite get enough placement points. The eliminations were there. They were right in 14th, so with the way they're racking up more elims, that's going to be, again, just securing a more comfortable lead. If you can get in that cadence of just getting points consistently, you'll find yourself in the late game. Mr. Fresh Asian we saw in the feed, he actually took out Cody Walker as well.
3 eliminations for Mr. Fresh Asian. Got that golden combat shoddy. Such a powerful weapon. Here's the movement around here, some nades as well.
Yes, this is a scary box to be in when you don't own anything. It's One Shot Girl, Chandler Riggs, who's just nearby.
That's great.
Slayer, and the Slayer 360, I believe, is in the bush. Not too far either.
That's the Golden Boy strat right there. Hide in the bush. Don't do anything for the entire game. Trust me, it works like 60% of the time. It works every time.
Every time, 60% of the time. You know the math, guys. Don't count it.
You don't have to question me. So Chandler Riggs and One Shot Girl, they're going to play this more defensive posture, this positioning here. They have no eliminations right now, and we're at 35 duels remaining. So it's going to take a while for those placements to go through. And then One Shot Girl just gets obliterated. Her health is gone. Now down to 5 HP. Chandler Riggs playing around the corner. to Storm Phase 5.
So right now he's going to build all the way up and start crushing players. When you got zone like this, let's see it.
Now, some of you may be wondering what's going on right here. Maybe you're new to Fortnite. What he's doing is he's using the edit to peek through the pyramid so that this way he can get the lay of the land. Fortnite's all about information. What can you get out of players rotating? Who can you punish if they're going to be out in the field exposed? That can give you some more eliminations. More eliminations means more points. Kind of like what Zeno's seeing right here. This guy walking around by himself. And he knows that players are going to be above too because he's hearing the shots that are happening above him. That's going to be Jelty and Garborever over there as well.
I like that. Here comes an artillery strike right on Myth's head.
Oh,
he is in the fray here. But Myth also tons of mobility here. He's got the minis. There you go. He knows he's on camera. What's up, Myth? There you go.
Okay, so use the launch pad to get out, but he's in the sky, and those players are going to be hanging around him. He could get picked off. Dr. Lupo in the storm, but Dr. Lupo, no, unfortunately for him.
Overstood his welcome in the storm right there. It does manage to take him off. He secured the point before he was taken out there, but back to Myth. Myth's got 8 eliminations. He's so close to some placement here. Remember, they just have to get top 15 with the duo. There's only 20 duos remaining in the lobby here. The way this format works, it's similar to your other competitive formats that we've had over the weeks of qualifiers. Every elimination's a point.
Oh, a lot of great players are still going to be in this fight here. Monster Airwalks is in the fight. Grime as well. Symphony, Tim the Tapman. Got Marksman, Cloak, Aiden. He was taking a bunch of damage. He's going to go down from his teammate, Sean, who takes him out. Wow. Gets Nick 830. Symphony finds Ellie. And here's Sinnoh, game 1 winner, still living his best life. Taking the fights that he needs to take. King gets an elimination as well. That's going to be 3 points for this duo. And he's letting these guys above him deal with him. Ninja having to take so many shots to play defense. He's running out of materials quickly. When those shots are coming through, you'll be shocked how quickly you're going to lose out on the wood, the metal, the brick.
Yeah, it really was a nightmare scenario for a second there. Forced to drop the campfire prematurely and go into the circus here. But they didn't forget about him. As soon as he picks, he gets lasered down. And all of his stuff is done. He's going to catch Sinnoh straight out the sky.
That is huge, Monster. He gets Sinnoh, the game 1 winner. That was the pacemaker for the game 2. And now it's going to be Tifu playing that strategy that we saw in the World Cup online qualifiers. Going for the high ground. He's going to be by himself, though. 5 eliminations. Player right in front of him. Waits it out.
He's just looking for it here, Golden. Trying to see if he can find the shot, find the angle. That's what Tifu's known for. Playing for those early high ground position. Holds here, and he's not afraid to go for it. There it is. Chucks his way all the way across. Takes the shot. Wow, this guy as well. And look, he's just going to 90 on up.
Great shots, has shockwave grenades, also has shadow bombs to utilize to his advantage if need be. Ninja's still going to be in the fight, as well as Cloak. The high ground's been eliminated, but that player does manage to get above him. That's going to be Sean. That was Sean who goes all the way up to the top. Tifu's going to be playing in the mid-ground. Symphony right next to him. Jacob still in the fray as well. Saw him in that crazy battle earlier on. He's still in the action. And look at what's going on. That circle's going to be moving toward that mountain, which means players have to start making their way up.
You are seeing a truly competitive battle right here for Team Tifu and Sean. He's trying his hardest to take him off the high ground. But Tifu is now letting him airbox another World Cup qualifier. And he is going for this high ground. Truly machoing up with the impulse. He wants it. He's going away with it. Just goes back up.
That's Tifu's high ground. And no one else is going to make it. About to get shot down. But he does stabilize there. He's looking to punish Tifu. And he does get above him there. There you see, right at the top. And then Myth is going to stay down. To that side of the circle, taking damage. He needs to be careful. He's in that shadow bomb so he can't build, but he needs to be quick with it, and he does manage to stabilize for the time. Ninja's going to be in a world of hurt as well. Look at him.
Makes a quick peek right here. He sees someone in the wall next to him. Myth actually forgot to edit, and now he's in the storm down to the bottom right. That might be the end for him.
Oh no, Myth, not like this. He tries to get out. He does manage to stay alive. Oh no, Myth is going to get picked off by Airwatch. Sean, Airwatch is weak as well. Jacob now has a high ground. Cloak and Tifu. Tifu said Cloak was a player he was worried about, and it could very well be the case here. He's looking around. Airwatch dealing with a lot. As Cloak, he's going to lose all his shields. We're going to have a proper 1v1v1 here. A 4-way battle as Tifu fights on out. Airwatch Airwalks is going to be out of here. That's going to be Jacob who gets the better of him. Look at Tfue just trying to hold this one off. It's now down here to the final 3 players.
Here we're going to see a quick Tfue versus Cloakzy moment or what? And Jacob's up in the high ground. You know he's not going to give him any freebies here. They have to go up the mountain.
Jacob is going to be the problem here, not Cloak. Here's Jacob looking for him to push around. He does manage to tag him. He gets a sizable amount of damage, but he loses the high ground in turn. He loses the high ground. Jacob, look. Oh!
The side shot of Cloakzy as the storm wraps up Tfue.
I lost my voice there. I lost my voice there, people. I'm too old for this. What a battle that was. Jacob with the win against 2 of Fortnite's premier players in Cloak and Tfue. Crazy battle.
Ninja slides off the mountain, falls to the zone. Airwalks goes down to Tfue's aggressive push. Wow. And in the final moments, it turns out it's Cloak versus Jacob. And here's the last moment, fatally leaving the back door open. And that's why Cloakzy goes down.
And Tfue ended up falling because of the storm. He couldn't get up the hill quickly enough. I mentioned before, that was the concern. When that storm started moving, the players that were down low, those are going to be the ones that suffered the most. I'm just shocked that Airwalks got picked off the way that he did. And Jacob, what a win for him. Huge victory.
Two bullets left in the final moments right there.
Wow.
Just
that was crazy. You know, okay, I think we had a good time with that one. New York City, what do you think about that last game? Because that was a pretty sick one. I think you can all agree with me on this one. Great matchup, through and through, Monster. What a start. I thought we were going to see 1v1, Tfue and Cloak, and I was going to lose my mind. I may have jumped off this stage. I don't even know what I was going to do with myself.
That close to that moment, but hey, let's not take it away from Jacob.
No, we're not at all.
Jacob really played it so well there. Airwalks doing also just a great job of just chopping him down, chopping down Tfue, really being a pester. That could have been Tfue's game easily, but just pushed the wrong ones. Even Sean was giving a hard run.
The tone of the lobby changed as well when Sinnoh got eliminated.
Yes.
Right? Once people saw that pop up in the elimination feed, they knew that there was going to be an opportunity, because you get a player like that out of the fight, and there's going to be free range. There's going to be movement to be had. But it was really, the real winner of that match was the hill. Was the hill. Because once that hill started moving and the storm started creeping forward, you knew that so many players are looking up and they're like, ah, crap. I gotta have to deal with that.
As Sundown likes to say, good old man Mountain claims another.
Always gets his target. Always gets his target. That was a good one, folks. We're probably going to get some words from our winner in a little bit. They're probably getting themselves all collected. I think we all kind of need to collect ourselves after that one. I thought Jacob lost that, man. Because when he lost the high ground, I'm shocked that the wall didn't get placed in front. But I probably felt like he had that angle. He wasn't going to get clipped.
Yeah, Cloakzy really thought that he had the leverage, being that he just came over the mountain. He knew Cloakzy, Jacob, he could have built those final moments. You see them kind of read the player, and they're not doing anything like that. They're like, oh, I'm good. You know, I came up a couple layers, I should be okay.
Yeah.
But he was at the top of the ramp. It didn't really matter where he was. He was going to get shot regardless, being that he didn't protect himself.
Yeah, you have to give yourself that wall there so that you don't get punished by those combat shotguns, which we mentioned so many times. That thing has a ton of range.
Yes.
He was playing that one from that like close to mid-range, and it will hit you like a hammer for a lot of damage. Before you know it, you're out of the game, you're back in the lobby, or you're going back to catering, you know? So, what a great matchup that was. Great moments through. Also, I believe it was Jacob that had that fight at the John Wick house.
Yes.
Against Ferris.
Yeah, it was a long, exaggerated battle.
Storyline right
so
there, people.
close. Yeah, he was nearly taken out at the start of the game. What a comeback story for him right here.
Yeah.
All the way from the furthest you can go east on the map here. One of the furthest points. From there, to take it all the way to the end game and find himself in the victory royale, that's a great game. That's his highlight moment. That's what you travel to New York City for right there, that's for sure.
It all could have fell to pieces at that moment in time over by Paradise Palms, by the John Wick house, and then managing to keep his cool at the crazy moments there. Great plays. And I think that everyone thoroughly entertained with that. We have 2 more games, though. They're going to be coming up. Games 3 and 4. We're going to determine who the winner is. And I think we're waiting right now to get some words from our winner. Also, we'll get the updated standings to see where we are currently. And I have been informed that we do have an interview, but it's not just with Jacob. It's actually going to be with Jacob and the 2 people that he took out, Tfue and Cloak. Pooks, talk to me.
Thank you so much, GB. I am down here on the floor. I have a bunch of people around here. Who do we have? We have Tfue, we have Pussy, and Jacob. Our final 3 in the last game. Oh my goodness. Tfue, walk me through those final moments. Do you mind?
Well, basically, I was in the storm and I had no health the entire game. I had about 40 minis, but I don't know. I just got stuck in the storm. Cloak trapped me, held me in storm, dude, but he got clapped by Jacob, so it's all good.
A little bit of animosity. We're gonna go over to this side here. Cloak, I gotta ask, what do you attribute to that? You had high ground over Jacob. What happened?
I thought the zone was pulled down the hill, but it was still pulling up the hill, so I didn't wall off my back, and I got a free shot, and I died.
You were eliminated, exactly. Now, Jacob, you took both of these guys out. You won that game, congratulations. How does it feel to take out 2 of the biggest competitors on the biggest stage in the world?
To be honest, I feel amazing, and when I was fighting with Cloaksy, I was so stressed, but because I haven't got a match, yeah. But Cloaksy fortunately didn't put the wall behind him, and I did it.
So you capitalized on Cloaksy's indiscretion there. But you know what? They're all friends. We can all get a handshake around here. We'll work on that. But thank you guys so much. Best of luck in your next games. Golden Boy, what do you think of these guys?
I think that the important thing to note here was that you're in those moments where you have to pay attention to where that circle is going to be going, and you just don't know at that exact moment. You're just got out of a crazy fight, you managed to get high ground. You know that this guy's below, and you don't see any builds coming out. So at that point in time, you're like, okay, I gotta just heal up. I gotta heal up. That's what I'm focused on.
Yeah, the problem is you can't assume anything, especially in these final moments. You don't know if you're going against a pro or a celebrity. And, you know, Jacob right here traveling all the way from Poland now to show up and make it happen. These guys, these foreigners are really coming here and putting on a great performance so far. We've already seen South Korea take that nice play from earlier today, but that will lead us right into our next topic here.
That's right, our standings. And hey, you mentioned it, Monster. Fortnite is a global game, and we're seeing it play out now. While he may not have gotten the win, Airwalks is in first place. Wow. With 14 eliminations, no victory royale, 28 points total. Sinnoh has been knocked down. Jacob and Claire Grant have climbed their way up to 3rd. Myth now is going to be in 4th place with his teammate Michael Dreher. And then Tfue Ninja also was in 14th place, managed to have that. Now going to be in 7th with Marshmallow. Courage still going to be in the running here. 2 more games remaining. Lots of points. And looking at the breakdown, it's not that crazy to have a big game and be able to come back into this one, Monster.
No, absolutely not. You can just tell from the points here that a lot of this is placement-based. Placement, yes, the teams that are catching heavy eliminations are doing fantastic so far. Just taking a look here, a lot of players are in the running. Look at Nick A30 and Max Carver. They have 8 eliminations total. They just haven't placed. You can just squeeze in a couple places right there. They're clearly catching the ones they need. That's all they need.
Exactly. Well, Monster, always a pleasure, my man. Boricua boys represent. But we're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, you're going to have Zeke over here calling the action.